Hello, everybody. This is a Beast of a Vlog, and I'm just getting with you about this breaking news. The WWE just started off a European Championship tournament, January 14th and 15th, and it's going to be coming from Belfast, England. And they're going to have multiple wrestlers from multiple independent circuits throughout the United Kingdom, from WCPW, ICP, and Revolution Pro Wrestling. And the other breaking news is that they're going to have Nigel McGuinness, the Ring of Honor matchmaker slash commentator, former ROH champion, former TNA professional wrestler, and one of the greatest wrestlers that basically ever did it but never was known. He's a ring general. He was awesome. Great feuds with Daniel Bryan back in the day. Kenta, him and Kenta, he did a couple tours of Europe. You know, he's from Europe. He did a couple tours of Japan, and did very well for Ring of Honor. And then he went to TNA and got up with Dave Taylor and all them. They're gonna have 16 UK independent wrestlers in this tournament, and the title belt looks way better than any other belt that there was in the WWE universe right now. It's even the cruiserweight title is the number 2 title as far as the way it looks. They had a press conference today from the O2 Arena in London. Triple H was there, William Regal, Nigel McGuinness was there. They had all the competitors there. They're going to launch the show. They're going to record it on the 15th and the 16th, and then obviously it's going to be on the WWE Network. That's going to be the next tournament that they run. It's going to be a great show, hopefully. We're going to see. They're going to have people from Revolt Pro, Progress, ICW, OTT, and Ireland. They have a lot of Irish wrestlers and a lot of people from Belfast. They got somebody who was trained by Finn Balor, actually from the same hometown. Some of the press conferences online if you want to look it up, but as of right now, they only named a couple people that I could see. It's going to be in the ballroom, Empress Ballroom, and Blackpool, England, a 16-man tournament. The title belt is gorgeous. If you get a chance to look at the belt, it's amazing. Hopefully he does well, because 205 Live isn't getting a good look right now. But that's for another story. So they're bringing back the European Championship slash the UK Championship. And Triple H said that he wants this brand and 205 and NXT all to be traveling shows. So they're going to be their own individual programming for the WWE Network. See, I'm a big fan of European wrestling. I'm a big fan of all professional wrestling, basically. Independents from PWG, Ring of Honor, Evolve, PWX, WWE. I don't watch TNA. I can't do it. But in Europe, I'm really a big of WCPW and Revolution Pro and ICW. They all have awesome shows. But WCPW's really been blowing out the water lately with their influx of American talent. But they have great stars over there, man. Like, it's very, very, very amazing. The wrestling style is not European. It's a mix of European and American style. Like, you know, the chain wrestling of the European style with a lot of submissions that Zack Sabre Jr. do. But then you have Will Ospreay, who does a lot of acrobatic stuff, like he's a cruiserweight. He should have been in a cruiserweight title, but he has a New Japan Pro Wrestling contract. So so this is a European title. It's not a cruiserweight title. So they're going to have heavyweights, middleweights, cruiserweights all battling against each other for this tournament. In this tournament to be the first UK World Heavyweight Champion, or UK Champion, aka the new European Championship. So, of course, they're going to have Regal talking about it. So, most likely, they're going to have William Regal and Nigel McGuinness doing the play-by-play and commentating. I don't know if they're going to have Michael Cole. Hopefully, they don't. I don't know who can they bring over there. But they need somebody other than Michael Cole, because they got to keep the brands fresh. Michael Cole needs to just stay his ass on Raw. That's what the hell Michael Cole do. This is going to be awesome for the professional world in general. You know, this is, I'm just reading up on these notes right quick as they're coming through here. What's going on? We don't have any names as of right now, but if you watch the William Regal, they're going to be releasing his They're going to be releasing his part of the press conference shortly, and then they're probably going to have him name some of the people off. But as of right now, they're going to have 16 people from Belfast, from Ireland, UK, and America, and they're going to be battling from those previous independent programs that I said. I will have more on it when the names come available, but as of right now, that's all they have. But it's going to be an awesome tournament. WWE is starting to run tournaments now. They had the second 2 years in a row. They had the Dusty Classic. Now they got the Cruiserweight Classic. So I wonder if they're going to run that next year. And now they're having a tournament to crown a champion for the Europeans. I wonder if they're going to have Norm Arbar in there, but I don't think they're going to have him in there because they consider him a cruiserweight. But this is a very good look for European professional wrestling as a whole, because they're just not getting their name back out there since the World of Sport back in the 80s and the 70s and the 60s. World of Sport was a very great wrestler. We got a lot of people out of there, from Rocco to Rollerball, William Regal, Fit Finlay, Dave Taylor, the Bulldogs, British Bulldog, David Boy Smith. So many people came through there. And now they're trying to bring back European wrestling. And it's been coming back for the last, maybe I'll say, 2 to 3 years. Really got on the scene when O'Connor went over there and he fought Ospreay, and Tanahashi fought Zack Sabre Jr. When Tanahashi fought Zack Sabre Jr. and Nakamura, when they was in New Japan, they was doing it. And they just had the War of the Worlds with New Japan, the UK, and Ring of Honor. Just had the triple World or the World's pay-per-view. So they're trying to bring UK wrestling back in. WCPW has a big bank account. I don't know how, but they, that's what's culture. Wrestling, and they have a lot of great talent coming through there. They had the Cody Rhodes versus Kurt Angle second match now, because the first match was here in New York a couple of months ago, and the second match was just released to YouTube. So you go check that out on YouTube for the second match. The first match is on there too, but What's Culture had a lot of people coming in. They had Damian Sandow, Moose, Jay Lethal when he defended the World Heavyweight Champion Ring of Honor World title there. Kurt Angle, Cody, like I said, they were both had multiple matches with multiple people there. Yeah, they had Damian Sandow there. They have multiple people just coming through. Alberto Del Rio, or whatever his name, Alberto Del Page. He was there. But this is a good look for professional wrestling, like I said, in the UK as a whole. And it's a great avenue for professional wrestling as a whole in general, because it's opening up the world more. But WWE has their hand in this. So we're going to see what's going to happen. I've been saying for a while that UK wrestling is coming back, and it is. Hits hard. If you're a fan of Fit Finlay or William Regal, and you know what I'm talking about, it's the same thing, just on a modern level. With the influx of New Japan, All Japan, and Pro Wrestling Noah in Japan, obviously, and then we have these ICP, Revolt, WCPW in England, and you got TNA here, Ring of Honor, WWE, NXT. Wrestling as a whole is a great time to get into it. It's an awesome time to really pick up on it. You can figure out your style and what you like to watch. Pro Wrestling Guerrilla, all the indies here are just phenomenal. There's a lot of, it's going to be, of course, it's going to be bad ups and downs, but as a whole, you got at least 4 or 5 different options, even though they're not all on the level of New Japan and WWE, or WWE and New Japan, how you look at it. You have multiple options, and this is just making UK a whole nother animal now. So we're going to see a lot of influx of a lot of European people coming into the WWE because they got a hand in this. So this is just going to be their bridgeway to get people to come in, just like Evolve is their bridgeway to get the cruiserweights because they have the contract with them. So they had the Premier Athlete came from there. Rich Swann came from there. Brian Kendrick came from there. Who else came from there? Oh man, from Evolve. This is Evolve. Drew Gallic. All these people are coming from TJ Perkins. All these came from Evolve through the Cruiserweight Classic. Cedric came from Ring of Honor. A lot of people are coming from these different things. So now we're going to see people come from the UK. Because if you watch the Cruiserweight Classic, they had some European wrestlers in it. They had Norm Barr, the Gentleman. Who else they had? They had a bunch of awesome people from the UK come through there. So now that was just the gate. That was just opening up the gate. Now they're going to let the floodgates go, and they're going to have a tournament for a UK United Kingdom title, and it's really going to be popular. It's going to be amazing. This is a little brief 10-15 minute spit, but I'm going to get more information on it, and I will gladly get back to you in the days to come. But as of right now, this is all I know. But the UKs are opening up. Independent wrestling as a whole is becoming brand new, wide open. I'm going to get into a lot of different things, and we're going to talk about, next time I get on here, I'm going to talk about the influx of subscriptions. WWE subscription. The Evolve has the Flow Slam. They are on that with PWX and multiple independent circuits throughout here, the WWE, and we're going to talk about New Japan Pro World, and we're going to talk about that and how that as a whole is either going to help or hurt professional wrestling. I see it helps it because I'm a professional wrestling fan. I just need to get more PWG in my life. But as of a whole, this is to make wrestling better. Once again, UK is on top right now. They just released it. They got Nigel McGuinness from Ring of Honor. That's just a shock. They just took Steve Corino. Now they got Nigel McGuinness. Ring of Honor is about to get rated. And we're going to see what's going to happen. They're going to bring some of their people to the WWE too. And that's another conversation for another day. But once again, the UK has just released that they will be having at the Emperor's Ballroom January 15th and 16th the UK Championship Tournament with 16 European independent stars. Some you may know, some you may not know. But hey, it's going to be awesome to watch it on the WWE Network. And I'll get back to you when I get more information. Thank you. This is a Beast of a Vlog. Have a wonderful night. Leave your comments, questions, and concerns in the basement. And let's have a wonderful night. Peace.